Hey, what's up? It's Chase, and today on Figuring It Out with Chase, we're going to be sharpening some arrows. This falls into the category of arrow repair, but unlike last time where we worked on the fletching, we're going for the tip this time. Now this one, and these other two I've already done. So it's kind of the end goal here. I don't know how you can see that. Do that maybe. But anyway, these two have already been done. Three. These are the three that I gotta do. And see, this is kind of what the problem is. They've hit metal and they've kind of blunted out, just a flat tip. So I gotta sharpen that out. Now this isn't a permanent repeatable fix. This is, you do it maybe 2 or 3 times and then you need a new tip. Just because these are 100 grain tips, and when I sanded it down and weighed it again, they went down to 98. And so I don't know how many times you can do that and still feel comfortable shooting a light-headed arrow. But anyway, let's get started. What we're using today is my rotary tool. This little, not Dremel brand rotary tool. We're using just a basic sanding pad, and I have it on the lowest speed. I don't need to take off too much, just enough. I might go up to 2 or 3, but nothing too crazy. First and foremost, safety glasses. So let's get started. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna prop up here on my table and just kind of hold it in place. Turn this on. And just kind of gently go over it. And rotate it as you go. Try to follow along the angle of the arrow tip there. This is more of a polish, and then we'll get to the sharpening. And just kind of work everything towards the end of the tip. Now this part, this angle, the angle of this is kind of like a flat and it's sloped down and it kind of curves around. It's easier to show you. So it's kind of this slightly, come on now, it's flat and then it slopes down a little bit to the point. And what you want to do is you want to have your Dremel match up with that angle that slopes down, not the flat one, but the one that slopes. And that's how you get that sharp tip. So hold it in the same angle. Don't move the rotary tool. Just hold that in that angle and rotate your arrow. And just, again, work it all down toward the tip. And you have it. It's not the quickest, but I'm gonna save you $1 or $2 if you don't want to keep buying field points or whatever kind of point you're shooting. But there you have it. Nice pointy tip. We got 5 of them done. So let's take a look at some of them here. This is done. So I kind of came up with a new strategy right there during the time lapse. There we go. All of them right there. With the exception of the one I've done yet, obviously. So let's go ahead and do it. I'll show you this new strategy. I'm still gonna polish it up like I did the first time, where I just kind of go over the whole thing slowly and get it nice and shined up. So again, we're just polishing it up like that. And here's the technique. Turn this off so you can hear me. Now, at least on my Dremel tool, the angle that I put the arrow at right here, and where it meets up there, is just about perfect to sand it into that nice sharp point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, I'm going to position the arrow to where the point is right at the top of the sanding pad, not the bottom, because it'll push it up and off. So right at the top, and just kind of rotate it in your hand at that angle. I don't know where that thing went, but got a nice pointy arrow there. And that brings us to the conclusion of this episode of Figuring It Out with Chase. Forgot the name of the show. And so that brings us to the conclusion of this episode of Figuring It Out with Chase. I swear it's not all archery, but for right now it is. That's what we're doing. Nice pointed arrows, nice pointy arrows. Put it back in the quiver. And I will catch y'all next time. It won't be archery. It'll be something else next time. Anyway, peace out.